Chapter 8 is our last chapter. It's all about simulation. And in this chapter, we will learn how to create animation in Unreal Engine using physics simulation, which will save our time. So without further ado, let's start. So in this lesson, we will learn how we can actually simulate any animation. For example, I want to animate this ball as it is up and then it goes down, then bounce, and then, bounce just like that. So it will take a lot of time. It's quite easy if I will apply a simulation and the ball drops by itself and the animation happens. So it's more easier to do in that way. So first what we will do is that if you will see the scene is a regular normal scene with a plane and a ball here. So I will go to the content drawer and in my levels, I will create a new cinematics level sequence and I will call this basic underscore drop sequence. And I will go back here inside. And you can see that here, if I want to animate this, I have to take this ball, add actor to sequencer, add ball. I have this ball here. Okay, I will remove the transform because I don't need the transform from this. I will take this plane, plus drag, actor to sequencer, add ground, and remove the transform. So when you're doing simulation, it's better to remove the transform. Otherwise, it will start jittering, shaking, and it will give you unwanted results. So I will remove that. Now, what I want to do here is I will just go here simply. Okay. And then I will go to my simulate physics option. How to go to the simulate physics option? You take your object, whatever there is, and click on physics. Once you will click on physics, you will see there is simulate physics option. I will click on this. And then if you want to give it a weight, you can click on the mass. You can give it a weight, whatever weight you want. You can give it a damping a bit how much you want it to have that bouncy effect and those things you can do from here. I will uncheck the mass because I want to use its regular, which is I think 25 kg or something like that. And now gravity has to be on as well. So I have turned on the physics for the ball, but once I will take this one, my plane, I will not turn on the physics because this will stay as it is. Now, as I have turned on the physics and simulate physics from here, if I will go to the all option here to see everything, you will notice that it has become movable. Whereas this plane should be static. So I will go to the plane and change it to static. This will stay movable. This should stay static because it will not move. Now, what we need to do here is that I have to go to the ball, okay, and plus drag here. And then here I have different options here. And the one that I need is basically my simulation option. So I will press this plus drag and then I will go to the option component, which is static mesh component. So I will choose this. This is the static mesh component. If you will see there is a plus drag also for this. If you will click on it, you will have a lot of different options here. And the one option that I have here is the body instance. If you will go to the body instance, you will see there is collision, custom, physics. So if you will go to the physics, you have different options here. I have here one option which is called the simulate physics. I will choose this simulate physics here. This is the same option that you will find it here. Okay. Now, just like actor hidden as which I showed you before, you can turn on and off this physics as well. Okay. So for the ground, I don't want that. I only want it for the ball. Now, I want this physics simulation not to start from the very beginning. I want it to start from somewhere here. So what I can do here is that I will make a keyframe in the beginning, uncheck from here or from here and go a little bit further, like suppose here. Make sure your auto key is on. And if you will check this, so from here it will turn green. That means from here the physics simulation will be started. Now, if I will go in the beginning and press play, nothing will happen. So what I need to do in this case is that I have to go in the beginning, and on the top you will see there is a simulation option. Here are the three dots. You will go to the three dots and you will see the last one, which is the simulate. Alt S is the shortcut, or option S if you're using Mac. So I will choose this simulate option from here. Okay, it has a play. Now you can see there is a stop button. Now if I play from here, so you can see it is animating. Okay. So I have to, if to play this back, I have to stop this again, go to beginning, then play again, and then play from here. Now this is only to play. Let's stop this again. Okay. Now this is if you want to see the result inside the sequencer, then you have to press this play button. But if you are rendering this, then no need to press this play button. For example, if I will go here, okay, and motion sequence like capture, click on it, okay, and then if I will choose my folder here, output directory, let's choose any folder here, let's choose the video folder, okay, and then if I will press the capture movie option here, so you can see that it will start doing the work. Okay, so for I have to save this now. Okay, one more thing. There is no camera, so I have to close this. I have to put a camera there. Without a camera, you cannot. And that's this. So I will choose a camera here. Okay, and add the camera in my sequencer. First of all, I have to be outside the camera view, so at least I can choose the camera option here. Transform, and I will move its location a little bit here. Okay. So now everything is fine. I can go here. Or let's do some changing here. Okay. Now I'm not playing this from here. I will just go directly here. Okay. And then, by the way, I changed the folder. The reason is that because for some reason it won't save inside your C drive. You have to choose any other drive, or you have to turn on like the permission that you are allowing in the Unreal Engine to render inside C drive. Okay, so I will keep it as it is. I will press capture movie file, save selected. Okay, and you can see automatically it's animated here. Okay. So this is how you can get the animation through the select simulation. Now let's see some other animations here. Now here I have mover. If I will go to, sorry, seesaw. Let's go to the seesaw first. So here I have this seesaw. Okay. And I will make a new cinematics level sequence, and I will call this one seesaw sequence. I will go inside this. I will take all of these, drag them here, and whatever I have should be without the transform. I will add a camera here, add the camera inside my level sequence as well, pull this up and use this animation here. Now, well, once I have all these, I have to make sure whatever are the like physics object, the objects that should have physics on it, I will select those. Okay, and then inside my sequencer, I will go to the drop balls. Suppose here plus track static mesh component, then static mesh component plus track, and then I will choose the body instance and physics and simulate physics. And now I will do this for all of them and come back to you. So I have added the static components, simulate physics to drop ball, this one, and the seesaw. But for these two, I have not applied any simulate physics because they will be static. So I have to select them, make sure they are static, both of them, and these should be movable. So they are all movable, you can see from here. Now, simply what I will do, let's do one thing here. From the beginning, let's make a keyframe here for all these. From the beginning, I don't want them to simulate. As they reach here, I want them to simulate. So here I will just put the check mark for all these. Okay. So as I said before, this base of the seesaw and the floor, this plane, the ground, is not simulating the physics. Okay. Now I will go in the beginning and now I will press the simulate button here. Okay. And press play from here. And you can see how it is reacting. Okay, so same way you can render this out as well. Now let's see a different sort of like simulation. I have here mover, so I will go to the mover, save this all. Okay, save this everything. Now here, what we will do is that we will let this ball simulate while this box here will not simulate as a physics simulation. It will be static, but it will be animating back and forth. So let's see how this works. So I will go back here in the content drawer. I will right click here, cinematics, level sequence, and I will call this mover underscore sequence, something like this. I will go here inside. Now I will add all of them. Plus track, add to sequencer, 3 actors here. And now as the bulldozer, I want it to animate back and forth. Ground, I don't want to animate, so I will remove the transform. Sphere will be following the simulation, so it should not have the transform. Otherwise, it will jitter, shake, and give you unwanted results. And one thing you have to make sure is that you have to go to the physics, sphere, physics option from here, turn on the simulate physics from here, go to all, make sure this is movable. Okay, now I will go to the plus track option here. Okay, static mesh component here, then plus track here again, body instance, physics, simulate physics option here. Okay, I will make a keyframe here and I will make a keyframe here as well. But the first keyframe should not have a physics because I don't want it to have a physics in the beginning, the sphere itself. Now I will go to the bulldozer. Make sure you are on the first layer. Okay, I will first frame, and then you will make a keyframe here. I will move a little bit further like here, make a keyframe, and then so I will move this forward a little bit here. Okay, so it will move like this. And then somewhere here at this stage, I will move this bulldozer back. So I will have this sort of an animation. Now, if I will play this, so you will not see anything going on because simulation is turned off. So in the beginning, I will go to the first frame, turn on my simulation here. I will play the simulation. And then when I will play from here, remember the sphere will start simulating from this stage. So if I will play from here, pause drop, and then it pulls, like you can say, removes the ball, like it will push the ball there. What else I can do here is that if I will stop it, go in the beginning, and if I will go to the geometry, So instead of geometry, I will go to the shapes. Take a cube. Okay. Move this cube up. Press the end key on my keyboard so it will just directly sits on the block. Okay. And I will, let's make this bigger. Somewhere like this. Okay. And I can add this to my sequence. So I don't want any sort of a transform for it. And it will stay static. So make sure this is static. It's already static. Now I will play this, a simulation, play from here. And now you can see the ball got squeezed. Okay. So this is how you can make different sort of animations with the simulation. Now, let me show you a complex sort of simulation. So now in front of me and in front of you, there is like a setup of dominoes. And this ball is basically have physics on. And also these dominoes have physics on. But this like you can say object or this object or the table does not have any sort of a physics on. So this is how you will get a more like a result here if I will play this simulation. So if I will play the simulation, ball drops and you can see all the dominoes falls. However, if I press the stop button here, you can see it goes back to its regular position. But if you want a scene, like you want a scene where all the dominoes are dropped in a very realistic way, then what you can do is that you can play whatever simulation you want, okay? Whether the dominoes are dropping or some boxes are falling from the sky or whatever simulation. And then if you press K on your keyboard, K for king, if you press K on your keyboard, what it will do is that it will make your animation baked, your simulation baked. And once this is baked and you will stop your simulation, it will not go back to its original like position. So I hope this simulation class is more clear to you, and you can try different sort of animations and try to make animations which is related to Rube Goldberg machine. So if you don't know what is the Rube Goldberg machine, so it is something like this. So here, these kind of chain reaction sort of things happens. Ball falls, go like this. Okay. So something like this sort of an animation you can make through the simulation. So it's quite, you can say, interesting and you will enjoy. So I hope you enjoyed all this Unreal Engine cinematic full course and you have learned from this a lot. I will be creating more and more like tutorials for you, courses for you. And as you know, now I'm creating tutorials in English as well. I'm also now going to create tutorials in Hindi and Urdu. So hopefully those who are from India, from Pakistan, from Bangladesh, Nepal, all those countries where Hindi and Urdu are spoken, they can also enjoy and learn a lot from my courses and tutorials. So stay tuned, everyone.
If you have not subscribed to my channel yet, please do it now and don't forget to hit the bell icon. By the way, I have noticed that many of you are watching my videos without subscribing. So let's change that. Subscribe to my channel and be the part of the interactive community. Now, here's something really important I want to talk about. Please do not download my videos. Just watch them online. When you download them, it messes up my watch time hours. And that's a bummer. I want to keep creating awesome videos, but it's demotivating when I lose out on those stats. Thanks a bunch for your support. You guys rock. Catch you all in the next video.